What up? What up?
Man, is there any better intro than that, man? That intro is
No.
sick.
No, there's not. No, there's not.
The beat is down, man. What's going on, man?
Man, my family's in town. My mom came in. Brooke and I are getting stuff ready for the wedding party.
Congratulations, brother. Man,
appreciate that.
No, but man, Brooke and Blake are
Before
getting married,
rolling,
man.
Yeah, getting married. Sorry, guys, I'm off the market. My bad. Drinking some Dead Guy Ale. It's fantastic. But before we get started, Greg, I got to bring something to your attention. It's trending. It's hot. It's Florida Fanboy. FFB. It's hot.
Hashtag FFB, man. Florida Fanboy. Man, yeah, I mean, I tell you, you started something, man. All I know is this, Blake. People pay attention to what we actually say. I mean, because in the last 2 weeks, we've managed to piss off just about every single angler somehow, some way. I mean, I've got Indianapolis all over me with the KFL thanks to Robert Brown. Thanks, Robert, man. I got death threats coming out of Indianapolis because I called them
because you said they were flops?
Because I said, yeah, I mean, they're going to be the team that flops this year. So, next thing you know, I'm getting all these, like anglers basically extra motivated. And then, you're nicknaming some folks and, you get Florida Fanboy on your stuff. And next thing you know, you start a Twitter trend that's, I think, ranked third right now, FFB. So, yeah, man, they're paying attention, man. I didn't realize we had that kind of power over these people. I
love it. And I'm glad that Brian and Sherman are having some fun with it because, man, like, especially for a lot of the anglers that fish with us a lot, man, I love throwing them some heat.
Oh, yeah.
Clapping back on it, that's all good times, man. But yeah, Indianapolis, man, they were calling me asking for your address, different stuff like that. So
I don't know why. I don't know why, man.
I hope you're all right.
Oh, dude, I mean, I do have to now hire security, and you know how it goes, man. So, yeah. I got some ex Secret Service guys that follow me everywhere, man, now. So, yeah, it's been great. Thanks. So
awesome, man. Yo, gotta say what's up to people in the chat. James Francis, man. 1, thank you for fishing with us. And 2, what is up, my man? Fishing
North Dakota? Wow. Wait a minute. Hold on. I think this is it's South Dakota. Like amazing smallmouth fishery out of South Dakota that Jordan Westerman always fishes and just tears it up there. But North Dakota? Yeah, I thought it was cold here, man.
I lived in North Dakota 2 years. Hated every single day of it. So good luck with that, man.
Wow.
Yo, Sean Dwyer, man, what is up? Adam Patrone, man, what is up? AP.
The newly acquired Massachusetts mauler, Adam Patrone, man.
I couldn't believe that.
I
was like, no.
Can the team get any better than that?
The strong get stronger.
Yeah, I mean, I know this is not KFL, this is KBBT, but it's all the same love.
Is it fishing, Greg? We can talk about whatever we want, right?
It's fishing, man. I love it.
Yeah, and we can talk about it. And I mean, not only that, they have fish KBBT. So
yeah, I am wearing my alum George Mason University, who's going to be just absolutely. Ballers this year. The same George Mason that went to the Final Four back in 2005 and 2006. That was my team, my college. So repping George Mason today.
I went to Texas State. We are terrible in all sports.
Except disc golf,
baby. You know what, cats?
Except disc golf.
I didn't play. I play disc golf now. I played ultimate frisbee. Yes, we were very good at that.
Well, guys,
a little more running.
We're gonna try to make this quick tonight, man. Got a lot of stuff to do, but by the way, Motion Sports Network, 100% live right now, dude. Thank you, Lord. It has been a chore. I didn't realize literally the amount of work that goes into Roku and into Amazon. We are live. It is live. You can turn it on Motion Sports Network on Roku and Amazon right now, and you can see our beautiful faces, on loop. And then, when we go stream live to it, man, it's there. It's so exciting. Download the app, Motion Sports Network on all your smartphones. Go to the website, all that good stuff, man. But we are, man, it's a legit network now, man. We're ready to go.
So excited. Meetin had some good conversation today about some fun content ideas.
Oh
So
my God, yeah.
looking forward to it, man. Looking
Yeah.
forward to that.
Yeah, it's really, really cool, man. It's really cool. Speaking of content, man, we got a lot of content happening this weekend. KBBT guys, the round of 16 starts tomorrow. Lines it at 7 a.m. Somebody asked me, can we start at 6 and 5? No, no. The clocks turn back Saturday night, not tomorrow or tonight. It's Saturday night, so we're not starting until 7 o'clock your local time, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Submissions by 6. The ID, actually, I think the ID just came out, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, the ID is LKA. Please use a KBBT identifier. Those are all over the place. If you need KBBT identifier, we'll post it again. But those of you who have fished with us before, we'll be happy to post it. LKA is the code. But the KBBT identifier can be found on bassbracket.com or, on the Facebook page and all that stuff. So it's easy to find. But if you need help, we'll be happy to send it to you. What I might do actually now is I'll just post a link here in the chat. So if you need it, I can do that as well. But standard, man, guys, keep your life vests on at all times. Please use a measuring device that is something that we can use, like a catch board is preferable, right? Next year, guys, I will tell you, we will not be accepting hog troughs. We're going to be going strictly catch boards for obvious reasons. So, that's what we're going to do. So please use your catch boards.
And Greg, LKA is for the people participating in the fall brawl, the brand new bracket, not our.
Yeah, the southern bracket. I think the southern bracket comes out at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
correct.
Southern bracket guys, yours is not LKA. I know some of y'all may be watching thinking this applies to you, or vice versa. If you are fishing in both Sherman Bishop, LKA, I need to see that, and whatever your other identifier will be in both your photos, please.
Yes, it's two separate identifiers.
Yes,
for sure. So yeah, we'll I think that one comes out around 8, if I'm not mistaken. So
just wanted to make sure before we have a little. I get tons of LKs on photos that aren't applicable to that tournament.
Correct. And I'm trying to find I'll get in here somewhere, man. But anyway, I'll tell you what. I will post the link from Dropbox onto the KBBT Facebook page, and if you need the identifier, you can get it there. So, all right. What else, Blake? What else we got?
Man, I think Greg mentioned it briefly. Guys, PFDs, whole time. If you bank your kayak, if you need to go to the bathroom, you can take it off. You need to change your clothing, go bank your kayak, take it off. Otherwise, PFD stays on. Last bracket, we had somebody, flip their kayak. It was super windy. Thank God they had their PFD on. Just please do it. You need to do it. Fish in a tournament, not wear your PFD. That is the biggest thing for me. What I care about safety. When you take your pictures, guys, I'm sure most of you guys know this, but if you don't, mouth all the way closed. Identifier clearly visible. Fence of the board, which is like the front bumper plate, completely visible. If you cannot have your hand on the fish, that's best. If you need to restrain the fish with your hand, or have it there, it makes you feel better, whatever. Not up in the gill plate. I need to be able to see the fish's eyes. If the fish has a dead or cloudy looking eye, I need video of you releasing the fish. Left side up. Don't have your hands on the fins, on the tail. If you do, I don't mind if you pinch the tail meat. Don't touch the fins. I think that's about it.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, cool. What everybody's waiting for. Let's go ahead and I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and give the South bracket some love. We're in Final Four territory, and then Sunday is the championship for these guys. So we've got Sherman Bishop versus, I believe, John Fox, right? Sherman versus John.
I think that's correct.
That is correct. And then we've got Brad Case versus Caleb Helbig.
That's correct. Yeah.
So Sherman versus John, Florida. versus Florida, and then Texas versus Mississippi. So
it's Texas versus Texas.
Well, Texas versus Texas. You were right.
Yeah.
Yes. But let's figure it out, man. Look, you have to give John Fox his credit and his due. Dude, I thought he was going to go out last week, but dude, he's the KBBT national champion from 2021, and here he is again in the Final Four, man. I mean, and it's not like an easy road that he had. He had a really tough road. And look, man, to face Matt Kasparic on Fellsmere and beat him head to head, dude, congratulations. I mean, it's huge. Now he's got a very tough opponent with Sherman Bishop, who is fishing. I mean, look, outstanding is not even a word for it. The guy is just on fire. Who you got, man?
Sherman. You can paint all this nice, pretty backstory, man. Sherman is on fire. We talk about momentum in sports all the time. It's a deal on fishing, man. Me and you earlier were discussing how tournaments earlier this year we fished went great or horrible for us, and it crushed our momentum. Sherman,
that's a show in itself. I told you we need to keep that content on air because that's amazing conversations we've had.
100%. But man, Sherman is great. He has that Campbell momentum that Campbell had when he won. It's the same thing, man. He is just lights out. Like Sherman never submits his fish till the end of the day. Right when he gets off the water and his first fish comes in, I'm like, is this going to be 98 or 102?
Right. It's because, I mean, it's like, 20 after 20 after 20 after 20 comes in. So
love John Fox, man. He is a hell of a fisherman. Like he's getting better, which is crazy to think about.
It's getting 100% better.
You ran into Sherman and you're going to take the L for that.
I'm going to have to tell you, man, John has really, look, man, John was, I wouldn't say he was like a one-trick pony in terms of, what he was doing. But my God, dude, I mean, he has thrown the kitchen sink at fishing this year, man. I think he's mastered the frog fishing very well, man. I mean, he's done, fishing with, the likes of Danny Gann and all those guys up there has done a world of good. But man, he has opened the tackle box. He is the northern guy. He's from Indiana. And so, he's got a little bit of versatility to him. He's bringing it to Florida, man. It's really helped him out. I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. With all that being said, though, I mean, I think you're right, though. I think Sherman does take the victory. But, I mean, no slouch on John. From what he's been able to accomplish. I mean, being a national champion and then following it with the Final Four appearance and cashing a check. It's phenomenal fishing, man. I mean, it really is. So I think Sherman takes it and goes to the championship on Sunday. And then, man, this one's a toss-up for me, man, because Caleb and Brad were like 3 inches apart last week. They've been very close. Caleb, as you know, kind of like Sherman, fishing outstanding, in Texas, man. And I don't know, man. This one's a toss-up to me. It really is. If I had to pick, no, wait a minute. I think Caleb's fishing an event at Lake Fork tomorrow with one of his sponsors. I think that's going to hinder him. It is Lake Fork. You never know what could happen, but a lot of it being said, I'm going to pick Brad, man. I think Brad is fishing fantastic too.
I'm a Texas homer. I love everything. Like, if I could just pick a Texas guy, I'm probably picking a Texas guy. That being said, there's no shot I'm picking Helbig tomorrow.
Yeah.
Brad Case is fishing too good.
Too good.
And when Helbig said, I'm going to Fork, I don't know what Helbig knows about Fork, but I will tell you because Fork is like an hour and a half from my house. That is the lake where I go fishing with people the most. They come in feeling like, oh my God, I'm on Lake Fork. And when they leave, they were like,
oh my God, I'm on
this lake, dude, sucks.
So overrated.
Good. It's tough lake. Oh man, it's so pressured. Like, you don't understand pressured lakes until you've got to go fish Fork. Every ramp, 50 boats, like no.
Oh yeah, it's unbelievable the amount of pressure Fork gets. I mean, every single year, it's a great spawning lake. Pre-spawning lake is probably the best in the country, but
it's amazing.
Other than that, man, you can have it.
Unless he's really got his offshore game going, and he's going to go find those offshore shell beds. Which, if he hasn't been there and graphed, I don't see it, man. Caleb, sorry, man, I love you. You're a great fisherman, but your tournament ends here, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree, man. So I think we see a Sherman versus Brad Case showdown come Sunday, man. So Really cool. And that would be, look, either matchup, John versus Caleb, or any one of those combinations would be fantastic to watch and see what happens. But Sherman versus Brad, that's going to be fun if that happens. But we'll see, man. Again, these boys, look, man, the scoreboard says it all. It's not what happens to what we say. It's what the scoreboard says, and see what happens with these guys, man. But congratulations to all the guys in the Final Four, man. And we'll see what happens. Moving forward to the 16 that's fishing tomorrow. I'm going this off the top of my head, man, but you have let's see, Ben
I've
Steele.
got the matchups here. Yeah.
Ben Steele versus Sherman Bishop. Sorry,
right.
Ben. I think you're one and done, my friend. I got it right here. Here we go. Ben and Sherman. Yeah, man. Ben, no chance. No chance tomorrow.
Ben, you may be stealing people's girl, but you're not stealing this W. You're a fat L here, buddy.
No,
sorry.
It's gonna be like 30 inches, I think. You know what I mean?
Ooh, 30 inches.
Hey, last time I called 30 inches, I think it was Brian Thomason faced somebody. It was every bit of that plus. So it's gonna be huge.
Well, yeah, I think you called 25, and I think it ended up being 65. So.
Something like that. Yeah.
Pain.
So
yeah.
Danny Gann versus Joe Costa. Hey, guys, Florida is going to be tough tomorrow, guys. I mean, it's going to blow hard. Yeah, they got some weather coming through there, man. So Florida is not a given. You know what I mean? It's not. But Danny versus Joe.
I got Danny, man.
Me too.
I got Danny. I just man, I don't know. Danny just gets it done. He really does, man. I would love to go fish with the guy. I want to see him throw a frog. I just want to see it, man.
It's an experience, man.
I bet.
I had the opportunity to fish not only with Danny Gann, but Doug Wilson at the same time. And I'm telling you straight up, man, it was one day that you literally, I mean, you should have to pay for that experience, man. It's just freaking fun to watch. So Gavin Halsey versus Blake Power.
Bounty on this matchup, by the way.
Bounty.
Man, I haven't seen Blake Power posting many fish pics. He's been doing I don't know what he's been doing. He's been
little white bass
new canoe is what it looks like.
Little hybrid fishing this yesterday or today.
Yeah. Looks like he's big on the new canoe promos now, and I'm gonna take Gavin Halsey.
I am too. Man, that's rare that we have an upset pick like that. But I'm actually going to pick Gavin, man. Taking out Blake early.
I don't know, man. Gavin, I just got a feeling he's going to come back with a little bit of vinegar in his veins.
I
agree. After how he went last time, and I think Blake Power is the unfortunate recipient of that.
Yes. Jason Denise versus Kyle Burns.
Kyle Cash Money Burns is not taking the W here, man. Denise is man. He's right behind Sherman, man. For until Conrad really recently started throwing up his stuff. But man, I thought Denise was number one or number two.
By the way, this is going to be on Sunday. Yeah, this is a Sunday matchup. We're allowing it to fish on Sunday. So, but yeah, Kyle versus Jason. Let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle's the owner of KFL, Arkansas Hogs.
Yep.
Kyle has access to a lot of information now that he never had access to. Okay. His teammates, or not just teammates during the KFL season, but all year long.
Sure.
If Kyle can tap into the information of some very good anglers, especially that know Conway and in those lakes around him, dude, this could be the upset of the year. I'm actually going to pick, if Kyle does these things, Kyle, you listening? You could beat Jason Denise. I'm picking Kyle Burns to upset Jason Denise.
No.
Yes, I am. I literally am.
Okay.
I mean, it's just a gut feeling because of who is on his team. And Look, if I had a teammate fishing this, I would absolutely try to help him out as much as I can. You know what I mean?
There's too many variables in that equation for me. I'm taking the known product, Jason Denise. And now because you picked against him, Denise is going to throw up like 98.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I mean, but this could be the upset of the year. I'm calling it. Okay. That's like throwing
Cash Money Burns.
That's like throwing a plus 600, throwing a Benjamin on a plus 600 guy,
I like
on
it,
the money line.
I like it. If Vegas had a money line, I'd throw down the same money, but not doing it here.
No, I hear you.
Yeah.
Just my pick. All right. Like Caleb versus Brian Thomason. #FFB.
Well, you put FFB in the chat all you want. But how big is fishing on fork? And I'm scared for. I'm so scared for Helbig, man. This one really might be this is hard, man. I would pick Helbig in a heartbeat if he was fishing Fayette or Welsh or anything else, man. But fork, as you know, from many pre-fishing days there, when you find them, you really get them. And when you don't find them, it's rough. It's really rough.
My gut feeling is Brian's going to be fishing with Matt Kasparek. And if that's the case or anywhere near Matt, they're going to be on fish. And I am going to pick Florida to take the upset against Caleb Helbig, only because he's on fork. Don't like fork at this time of year. Let's go FFB.
I'm the same way, man. I got FFB taking it, man.
Yeah.
I do. Last time I fished fork during this time of the year, the only way I could catch them was a way that was not my first choice, and it was a very difficult way to dial in. And so if Helbig can figure that out, maybe great, but not counting on it.
Sam Getty versus Bob Brisky. Bob, last time around was a KBBT rookie. Did pretty well. Had a 50 or 60 inch performances last time out. Obviously, just the fish weren't biting for him, or the bigger fish weren't biting for him. But make a couple adjustments and do a couple things, you might have it. I don't know Sam Getty. I mean, it's the unknown, and again, he could be one of the greatest fishermen on earth. I just don't know. But I'm just going to go with the known guy I know so far, and that's Bob Brisky. I'm going to go on Bob in Florida.
I have a sample size of Bob putting up fish in an event, and then I have a guy I don't know. So again, it's hard to pick it, but you know what? I'm going to show some faith in the new guy. I'm going to take Samuel L. Jackson to get the W.
Okay,
get it, man.
Okay. Hey, I mean, look, you don't know unless you know. You know what I mean?
What you told me was Florida is going to be really windy.
Yeah.
And I think
terrible weather. I mean, I think it's pouring down rain or something like that today.
And I think unless you're really dialed in on those Florida fish and you know how to fish that stuff, that can make the bite worse than tough. And I don't know where Sam's fishing out of, but
yeah,
it's not. I don't think it's Florida, so I'm just going to take Sam.
Right. Greg versus James Francis out of the Midwest, who's fishing North Dakota. Happens to be a Florida strain largemouth power plant lake. Wonderful. Great. It's going to be fire. Good job. I'm going to be actually fishing one of the lakes I hate the most. You know I'm going to be fishing tomorrow?
Anna?
Lake Anna.
Okay, well, with that knowledge, James, landslide victory here, 48 plus inches. I don't know, man. It's going to be bad.
Here's why I chose Lake Anna. Number one, your boy's the pre-fishing king, right?
The god, the king,
the king of pre-fishing. So tomorrow, I'm just going to treat it like pre-fishing for the KFL event on Sunday.
Nice. Okay.
And
I'm scared for you, James.
And Lake Anna in the winter with an Alabama rig on main points is absolutely silly. So your boy's going to be throwing an A rig out in the middle of the lake, trying to get on a school of giants and see what happens, man. That's the only chance I have, because right now everybody else is fishing like garbage.
If you had the arm strength to throw that all day, I might pick you, Greg, but I don't.
I got the arm strength. So. Oh, trust me. These guns, dude. Listen,
Jacked.
I get kicked out of the Quantico base right next door to me, range 5, because these guns are just way too powerful. They're like, you're too close to residential area, man. You have to go.
I hear that. Okay. Anyways, James, you got it, dude. Go catch those power
Dude, can you
plants.
imagine? Can you imagine, man, if I pull out like 90 inches tomorrow at Lake Anna? That would be absolutely epic.
That
would be epic.
Yeah. Like, imagine you pull out 93 inches and you lose.
That would suck.
Where, right?
Because I tell you, me and Lake Anna do not get along. We don't. But your boy is going to be pre-fishing for KFL event come Sunday, and I'm just going to treat it like a pre-fishing thing, man. And I'm going to an area of Lake Anna I've never fished, ever.
I like it, man. I'm excited.
Yeah. So the unknown is going to be it.
The competition times are different for the 2 tournaments, right?
7 to 5.
7 to 5, yeah.
Both tournaments.
Yeah, Greg, I'm sorry, man. I'm taking James. And I assume you're taking James as well?
Oh, if he's fishing a power plant lake that has Florida strain, yeah. Yeah, he's probably going to destroy me. I mean, like, destroy your boy. But, I mean, I'm fishing, like, legitimate. It's probably going to be – I'm going to walk out of my house tomorrow morning. It's going to be 27 degrees. And the water temperature probably maybe get up to about 60 degrees tomorrow. But we'll see.
James, good luck tomorrow dealing with the mental strain of facing Greg Nozar, and all day you're looking at the leaderboard and you're like, he's sandbagging.
No service.
No service. He's got 90-something. I'm done for. And then you submit your 72.
And then 559 clicks, and then your boy's got 0.
He's got 0. And you advance with your 58 inches. Congratulations.
Yeah. That's exactly what's going to be. Dude, if he's pushing, I mean, again, power plant lake, Florida strain, man, that's going to be tough. But, hey, I'm going for it, man.
I'm just saying, get ready for that mental beat down tomorrow. You might not get beat down on the leaderboard, but that mentally, ooh,
I'll say this: the last time I went out to Lake Anna, man, caught a 19, man, and left it alone. So, they're there.
Man, last matchup, Bryce Carter. I don't know anything about Bryce. You know anything about Bryce?
California.
Oh, Cali, and man. He's facing a regular here, Mr. Matt Kasparek.
I'm going to give you some inside information.
Oh, I like that.
Matt Kasparek's going to try to break the KBBT record tomorrow in inches caught, 110.75 inches. That's what he's going
I try to do that every time I go fishing, Greg. That's great. What does that mean?
He showed me some stuff that was going on today with that terrible Florida weather. And I'm telling you, it could happen. That's the kind of stuff he's on right now. It could happen.
Oh.
Now, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. But Kasparek is absolutely pretty daggone confident what's going to happen tomorrow. We'll see.
Okay.
But the last time Kasparek's been out now, actually 3 times. 3 times he's been out has been less than spectacular. I mean, it's been 85, 86. You know what I mean? But if he's on him, he's on him. So who knows? They could have woke up. But we'll see.
Yeah, Matt has not been putting up Matt numbers, right? He's been in the 80s. It's been. I'm like, this guy is a 90s machine.
Bryce says, Dad, good luck on that record.
Yeah, right.
Bryce, comment where you're going to be fishing if you want. You're out in California. Remember, he's 3 hours behind. So by the time 10 a.m. happens, he'll be just starting his fishing.
Matt says I'm not on Fells.
Ooh. Wow.
But, Matt, is that where you've been doing your damage? Either way, man, I'm picking Matt. I never pick Matt. It more as a meme than anything.
I tell you what, though, if Bryce is at Clear Lake, which is Clear Pond right now.
Yeah, Clear Pond.
Clear Pond. You know, and those big bass are kind of schooled up and they're like congregated together. I don't know, man. It could be Clear Lake versus somewhere in Florida, dude. It could be awesome matchup.
I'm sure it could be, but that's a coulda, woulda, maybe, I don't know. And Bryce, by all means, please take Matt down if you think you can. But
yeah,
until you do it, I'm going with Matt.
Yeah.
I don't care if Matt thinks he's on 110 or he's on 90. You know, I got Matt, man. Matt is a great fisherman and a proven product. And
this is one I'm upset I'm not going to pick. I'm going to go with Matt Gasparian. You know, I'm going with Matt. So, but the big upset I have is, again, this is on Sunday. If Kyle can get locked in, man, and he knows some people down there, it could be an upset, man. Could be. I could eat crow. That's fine, but could be an upset.
I'm not seeing that. I think Denise is he's gonna do some work, man. I did see this that, you know, I think maybe should be of interest to yourself, was that your competitor Greg was only predicting himself at right here. That's doable. I mean, right? Even like Anna can give you 85 to 90.
No. No.
Never mind.
No. Now listen. There's special days out in Anna that you can pull 35 pound bags. I mean, these bass boat guys do it, but they have their own little brush piles and their own little, you know, secret spots that they always fish. Dude, I'm not a fan of it. It's not an area I usually fish. But again, it's cold. It's really, I mean, the only place I know that you could actually have a possibility to put up bigger fish. And again, I'm pre-fishing for the KFL anyway, so let's just give it a shot, see what happens, man. Your pre-fishing king boy might actually, you know, do something. Hey, the goal for me is get a freaking limit. I mean, that's just the goal. You know what I mean?
I'd love to see it, and I would hate for you to lose to North Dakota. That's not good.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, but a power plant lake in North Dakota with Florida strain bass. You know what we can do.
All you got to hear is North Dakota.
North Dakota, and you're laughed out of the freaking stockade. Exactly. I got you. So
I mean, I think that about does it for a week. I mean, that's all the picks, guys. Looking forward to it tomorrow. Like we said, your identifier is LKA.
Yep. South bracket identifier just came out as well.
South bracket. Okay, so
it is
a
PHC. PHC.
It is what?
PHC.
PHC.
Yep. PHC. Yep. Cool. There you go. LKA and PHC.
There you go, guys. It's in the chat. There are your identifiers. Looking forward to tomorrow. Guys, please be safe. If you need anything, send Greg or myself a message. Try to help you out the best we can. And great, just show you guys have put on so far in the South bracket for the guys fishing the fall brawl. Go get it, man.
Yeah, have fun, be safe, man. Look, and again, remember that 120 rule, man. Don't be stupid. You know, tell people where you're at. You know, let people know where you're at. Check in with them. You know, have that buddy system going. Dude, this is the time of year that things get kind of dangerous, man. So just be safe out there, y'all. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Good pictures, guys. Take extra pictures of your fish in case you mess anything up. You'll have some extras. And
right on.
Guys, go hammer down on them.
Let's go. See y'all.